Hello everyone, welcome to the Mommies Talk. Today we are having our guest Kritika Jain, who's going to talk on a topic which is very related to these days, handling kids in pandemic, which is I think a very important topic again for today's time. So let me check if she's here. Yeah, she's here. So let me just. She's always. Hi
Hi
Kritika,
Nidhi,
what's
how are
up?
you?
I'm good. So how's your Sunday?
Pretty tiring today.
Oh, okay.
Lots of
Okay.
household chores, yes.
Yeah,
So the thing is,
lockdown.
we are currently in lockdown here.
Where are you from?
Actually, I'm from Delhi, but like 1 month back, we have shifted to Neemuch. It's in MP.
Okay, okay, okay.
So yeah, so it's my in-laws' place. So we have just shifted here. Yeah, so we are in 10 days lockdown here.
Okay. So how's things going on around you? I mean, like, what about COVID? Are you hearing from people nearby
Yes.
and family?
No, the thing is, till last year, I was hearing it like from, distant relatives or some known person, but now, I am literally hearing it from my very close friends, family members, and everyone out there. So we are
Yeah.
just not stepping out of the house, not at all.
Same here. Okay, and do you feel this
Yes.
like afraid of thinking यार कहीं मुझे बस सर्दी ना हो जाए, so you're not drinking cold water. Uh,
Okay. So the thing is, last week I traveled to Delhi,
okay.
to my place, and I must tell you, like it was kind of hasty decision for me, which I took that point of time, and I traveled in a bus, ignoring all this situation, and I
Mm-hmm.
just came back on Friday by flight because it was a lockdown and things were going pretty bad in Delhi
Yeah.
and just came back and I had some throat itching yesterday.
Yeah.
so
Okay.
and so the thing and I had done my COVID test and everything, it came negative, everything, but still I have this doubt somewhere, you know
Yeah, like after
because
10 days,
they,
15 days.
yes, because most of the people are saying like it is not coming in the reports, it is directly hitting you, and then they are doing this CT scans and all, it is coming
Yeah,
out in
that's
there. So it's really scary, I tell you.
okay. So I'd love to
I'm
know
literally having
about
goosebumps. Yeah,
yeah,
sorry.
this is sometimes at night I feel like I'm not sleepy and I'm like yeah, agar ho jaye to what will happen to my kid and these things.
Exactly.
So this is why I asked you to join this and give us some tips to handle the situation. So please tell us about your motherhood journey.
It started 2.5 years back, 2018, when he was born he was born in June.
Okay.
So since then, it's going on 24/7.
Okay. So are
So
you
it
a
was
working
first.
mom or SAHM? Staying at home.
No, yeah. So,
Okay.
like, I left my job in 2016, and after that, I conceived in 2017 because me and my husband, we always thought about this and we always planned it that whenever we were planning for kid, so I'll be leaving my job. I'll not be, sending him to any, daycares or anything, or to the grandparents, or be it anywhere. So it will be my and my husband's responsibility, and we will be taking care of our kid. So we were very clear on this part. So, but the thing is, when I left in 2016, we never planned for a baby at that point of time. It was just, I wanted to get some break and that's it. But in 2017, I conceived, and then 2018, I delivered.
Okay, okay. So are you planning to join back after this pandemic thing?
No, I don't think so.
Not
Because
yet.
now we are here in, yeah, because it's a very small town we are here. That's the
Okay.
reason I started blogging because, somewhere I thought if not, because see, I worked for 8 years and I think, it's better to start something of your own where
Yeah,
you can give full time to your kid and to yourself. So I don't think I'll be planning to join anytime soon.
So this is why you came into this blogging field.
Yes. And when this pandemic happened, I was kind of, done with all these household chores and everything. And I did not start my blogging journey last year. Uh,
Okay.
it so it was very on and off, on and off. So like some days I write one or two posts, then I'm off from here for like 15, 20 days. Then I come back and write a post, and then I'm off from here for 15, 20 days. So it's like I'm not able to, post anything regularly because I really don't get time. Though I have house help, here in Image, everything is there. Still, I'm not able to,
Yeah,
contribute as much
with the
as I
kid, yeah,
want to.
happens. Yeah,
Yes.
I can completely
So
relate to
that's.
these because I have a
Thank you.
22 months old kid, so I am not being
Wow.
able to post things. I have so many things in my mind, but I'm not being able to.
Exactly.
You
Right,
you keep
right,
on
right.
thinking, okay, I have to write this. You keep on making stories in your mind, but you're not being able to post it.
Yes. So even if it doesn't matter, like there are days when I get up early to, to write something or to exercise or be it whatever. At least I finish something, then I spend, much of time with him. But somehow, like it's his intuition or whatever you say. So like the minute I get up from bed, he is off from bed with me in 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah, this happens. Oh my God, I can completely relate this. See, like
And he
when
will be
I have to
turning.
go for exercise or for run, many a times this happens with me. Like if I'm about to just go out of the door, and she's
Out,
like,
yes.
so
Yes, yes. So last week it happened, last to last week, I started learning driving. So
okay.
it was 7 to 7:30 in the morning. So he was, in his deepest sleep. And I just crawl from the bed, get
So,
out, change, everything. And the minute I am, about to step out of the door and he is wide awake, Mama, where are you going? Mama, आप कहाँ जा रहे हो? Mama, आप कहाँ जा रहे हो?
yeah, okay. So completely relatable, and I think there are many people here who can relate to
Yes.
this, right?
Yes, I
Okay.
think every motherhood comes with this thing, like, children will be, with you, 24 by 7. Doesn't matter whether you live in joint family or nuclear family, it doesn't matter.
That's
They will be with you.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so coming to this point, handling kids in
Yeah.
pandemic, what do you want to say? Like, how did you come about this idea? Have you read about these articles, or are you going to talk about this on your experience?
So it's a mix of both things, I would say. So last year when pandemic hit us, so we were just back from our trip to Bombay and Pune. We were there, to my brother-in-law's and sister-in-law's place. So, but yes, that time also we were contemplating our decision to go or not to go. But we literally didn't imagine that it would come this far, you
Mm-hmm.
know.
Yeah.
So, but still we decided to take our trip and went there. But we didn't go anywhere out. We stayed at home completely. So we were in home only. So when we came back from there, so it was very difficult for us to keep Angad at home because we just came back and from the very next day it was lockdown in Delhi.
Oh, yeah,
It
yeah,
it
okay.
was like that. Yes.
Yeah.
So, and he was that time he was not even 2 years.
Yeah.
He wasn't completed 2 years. So it was very difficult for us for first few days to keep him inside the house because being a kid you love to go out and being a parent you want your kids to go out, you take them out on regular basis. So it was really difficult for us. But what we did at that point of time, and my husband works in IT, so it's kind of night shift for him. So
Okay.
the routines are completely different for us. So we
Mhm.
wake up in the morning and he sleeps, by that time. And then when it's time to sleep, it's our time to wake up. And then he gets his disturbed sleep and everything. And when Angad used to see his father, home all the time, like 24 by 7, so he wanted him all the time. So, but
Yeah.
then, yes, yeah, and then we came, to terms with all these things. How are we going to manage it? So then we divided our responsibilities, our times. Saturdays and Sundays. But yes, what we did with Angad is we involved him in lot of activities at home, be it
Household chores.
household chores, be it messing, be it anything in which he feels happy. We just did that. We just go. So we didn't care about mess, nothing. We just went with him, and
Okay,
then we
so
used to take yeah.
yeah, there are some queries. Okay, I came across. I would like to discuss this with you. Okay, so since in this pandemic and lockdown, babysitters are not allowed, right? Babysitters, we
Yes.
don't allow babysitters to come to our houses. So how to handle kids and work together without a babysitter?
So I would say like I never had any babysitter at home, so I do not have any first-hand experience how it all works. But yes, I would say because it's you and your kids and your husband at home, or even if you are in a joint family, then you all are together. So what works best is divide your responsibilities among yourselves so
Okay,
that you
okay.
can dedicate time to kids and you can dedicate time to your work and everything, and so there is not much of hassle,
Yeah, yeah. We
and
can
then you
manage the
can
routine of
yeah.
work and kids' routine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So what worked for us that point of time. So I used to wake up 1 hour before Angad so that I can complete, most of the household works, at least cooking, because cooking
Yeah,
is the
yeah.
main thing.
That
Because
is
you
the
need
most.
your, breakfast, lunches, and dinners on time. Because if your stomach is full, kids' stomach is full, everyone is happy.
Yeah.
So that was
Okay.
that used to be my first priority. So you need, get up an hour before, prep for your breakfast, lunches, and dinner, and don't go overboard with your breakfast, lunches, and eating times. So
Okay.
make lavish lunches for Saturdays and Sundays, I would say, instead on every weekday.
Every. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then the other thing which worked for us is involving him in household chores. Doesn't matter, it's a small or it's a big one. Just involve them so that they feel engaged at home and they don't bother you much at that point of time. Or I would say one more thing: let them make a mess. Let them do it because it will give you some time to do your work.
Yeah. Let them be messy too, right?
Yes, yes. I know it's a hassle when you have to clean it
Yeah.
afterward on daily basis, but yes, it will give you some free time to focus on your work.
Yourself. Yeah. Right.
Yes.
Okay. So, can you give some tips to keep kids engaged without parents? You know what happens? We also we have to give our time to kids, but sometimes we need our time. So, can you give some situations or tips to kids keep kids engaged without us, without parents?
So there are many activities you can do without involving yourself. You can prepare them at home. They are very easy. So there are many mom bloggers whom I follow for these kind of activities. So there is one very simple activity. So there is a mom, Stuti Agrawal, if you know. So she did
Okay.
this very simple activity. It will just take a minute. So what she did, she hung this balloon on on door and gave her son a bat or whatever it is. So he like the kids can literally play with it like for 15-20 minutes, good 15 to 20 minutes. So these are
Okay.
very simple and basic activities which don't need any preps, and they will, because what happens is the thing is kids are not able to go out, so they need physical activities more. So
Yeah.
involve them in these kind of physical activities which are very low prep activities. So you just sit and watch them and they will engage themselves.
Yeah. Okay. So, how to make them social even when they are not going out of home? Like after lockdown, I have heard from many parents. They used to say कि मेरा बच्चा ऐसा dumb हो गया है just because of this locked down. So
Yes, yes.
and there are many people I have heard from them that if they had interview in schools after this lockdown, last year's lockdown, they were afraid for these interviews because kids couldn't speak in front of many people, right? So
Yeah.
want to
So
say something?
yeah. So first thing I would say, we did. So what we did at that point of time, we did lots of video calls with with my
Yeah.
sisters, buas, everyone in the family. Do lots and lots. I know like you don't want to engage your kids in mobile, but yes, at this point of time, it is necessary for them to be able to engage with their family, to know that yes, it's our family.
Yeah, because there is like
Because
last year to this year, there are many people like we couldn't go from last June. We went to our house and we couldn't go till
yes,
now. So
right,
our kids won't know about their family, their grandparents. So it is very
yeah,
important. It
important.
was
And
this
then they
very
can
nice
read
thing to
books.
us how to connect them to their grandparents if they are not going there. So I think this
Yes.
is the answer.
And then you can read books with, on video calls with your, with your family. So that would make a big difference, for kid, because, they are not going outside, but when they are communicating, with other people in the family or say friends or whomsoever, so they are, like they are coming out with a personality where they can read books and speak rhymes or whatever it is, sing a song with them on phone calls and video calls. So this is the thing which we used to do, and
Okay.
it really helped us. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll tell you a situation. Like if parents are getting infected with this COVID, and a kid has to stay out of the house, and there are no people to handle kids. So,
Yes.
what tips would you give to these type
So
of
there,
parents?
so
I have been
there are
seeing
many
this
cases
situation a
like
lot.
this. Yes, a lot. Yes, it is coming a lot. So I would say the other parent need to devote their time to the kid because one is not there, so other parent has to fulfill that need for the kid. You need to be both mom and father, or anyone in the family, and just do the same things which they used to do with their
Yeah,
beat mother or
yeah.
father. Yeah,
But
so that that connection
there's
is
a
there.
situation which I came across was like both parents were affected. So, uh,
Oh.
yeah. So, can you give any tips to these type of parents? Like, I know it's very
Actually,
hard.
it's very
The
difficult.
face
Yeah, it's
mask
yeah,
only.
it's very difficult to, handle kids in these situations. All you can do is, give them lots of cuddle, warmth, make them feel comfort. Don't stop them doing from, anything. Like at least I would say in that period, in that time, don't stop them, using mobile phone, watching TV, or be it anything, because maybe because I know it is difficult to do. It's easy to say that don't stop them. It is because being a parent, you are, worried that if he is, or if the kid is, watching mobile or TV at this point of time, so it will become a habit. No, it is not going to become a habit. It's just that, those 15 days or 20 days when you are not there, both parents are not there. So, and other people at home are not able to, handle kids the way obviously the parents used to. So it's all right to give them mobile phones or make them watch TV or let
Sometimes.
them, make mess, let them do painting, let them, just let them be, I would say.
Yeah.
Don't say no for everything. No, you cannot do this, don't do that. So because the kid is already going through a situation when both parents are not there
Yeah,
with
yeah.
him, so it will impact him more.
Yeah, yeah. Like losing our own, temper will affect our kids too, right?
Exactly,
So this was
exactly.
one query, like how to keep ourselves calm, keep parents calm while seeing kids tantrum during this pandemic. Like I said, normally if kids have tantrum, we take them out and say, "Ki, "Chalo,
Right,
let's go. We have some chocolates, have some chips, so let's just go out."
right,
So
right, right.
how to keep ourselves calm and handle their tantrums these days?
See, there is one thing I would say, this pandemic situation has hit us again, right? So it is not going anywhere. I cannot see it going anywhere in the near future. So
Yeah.
now so we cannot always take advantage of this pandemic situation with kids. So we need to set some straight boundaries with them. because we really do not know how long this situation is going to be. Because as earlier, last year in December or January, I was thinking like it has mellowed down. Now it's not that,
Strong, yeah.
um, that strong. Yeah, it might go away because now there are vaccines and everything. So it might go slowly and gradually. But the second wave, the you know force
Effect
which
of
it has come back. Yeah. So I don't think it is going anywhere for this year too. So it's
yeah.
better that we stop taking advantage of this pandemic situation and set boundaries with our kids. So this is the routine. So go follow the lead of your kids. So do what they want to do, make a routine as per them. But yes, set strict boundaries with them. And if they are throwing a tantrum, so yes, we cannot go out, but yes, I would say take a step back. What I do is I take a step back, sip some water, or, I go in my, balcony or at the roof, or give him to his father. So like now you handle him for some time. By the time I catch my
Okay.
breath, I reassess the situation, I think about it, how to handle it better. So I think that is going to work out better. And yes, there are times when I do shout at him because
That is
you are
nice.
also a human being. So it will be there. But yes, you need to see how I can handle this situation next time better.
Yeah. That's so good. Okay, so what about limiting screen time? This is the only option parents get, especially if they are isolated family. So,
Yeah.
how to limit the screen
See,
time?
See, at the time of isolation, when both parents are not there and both are not well, so at that point of time, I won't say restricted. Otherwise, I am myself very strict about the screen time. So, like since Angad is born, he hasn't got phone from me, mobile from me. He never asks it
Wow.
from me, not at
That's,
all.
okay, I
So
thought I'm
even
the only
we,
one. I'm the only
no, no,
lucky
no, no.
area. Okay, so even
I'm
I
very
would.
strict about it.
Okay.
So I never gave him phone while eating. You want to eat it, leave it. It's on you.
Yeah, very good.
This is, yeah, it's very straight with me. So but in this kind of situation, I would say there is no harm in giving, some screen time at weekends, because you will also get some time to relax because you are also not able to go out. So obviously you also want to, take some time off. You want to
Yeah,
relax
obviously.
for some time. So at least for that point of time, yeah, you will call it, selfish mother. Yes, sometimes you need to be selfish for your sanity.
Yeah,
So you
but
can give it at that
what
point of
if like
time.
kids get this habit of the screen time later on too?
No, fix the time. I would say fix the time. Like this is half an hour, 1 hour. You are getting it. After this, you are not going to get it. You want to cry? Cry your lungs out.
Yeah,
I do
like
not
if
even care.
yeah, what if
I literally go immune with him if he asks it from me, and and I don't give it to him. Sometimes yes, he cries, he screams a lot that आप मुझे phone क्यों नहीं दे रहे, ऐसा क्यों नहीं करे. I'll not give it to you, be it whatever. Or what works for me is sometimes I distract him with his drawing. So he loves to draw. So we do drawing together. I distract with, so I would say observe what your kid likes to do.
so
So
what do you
so
want
when
to tell about these these elder kids like 10 years 12 years of age, what do they do is what I have seen here in my colony, like if parents are busy with some household work or something else, they take their mobile and they either they
go,
start playing with, yeah. So
yes,
do you
yes,
want to
yes.
say something to these type of kids and parents? And then if the
I
parents ask, they'll say, there's some work from this teacher or this teacher. This happens,
Yes,
right?
yes, yes. Yeah, I have heard a lot about this, but
Especially
but
now,
I
in these days, these pandemic situation has made parents, like a fool, because they think, yeah, obviously everything comes on mobile, so there might be
yeah,
some
comes on
homework.
mobile. Yeah, exactly. Because obviously we are not there to check 24/7 like what they are
Exactly,
doing on phone, and it's
exactly.
I would say so. I do not know much about this, I would say, because I'm really handling a 32 months old kid. But yes, I
Yeah.
would say you can surely punish them. Yes, you can surely punish them. Like, what we see in movies, they underground kids for, like, 1 day, 2 days. So just underground them. Don't give them mobiles. They do not have access to anything
Yeah, yeah, okay, okay. Okay.
because
And
that's the
I
only
think
one
we
thing I
should
can
keep
think
on
of.
checking, what are they actually doing on phones. And we should not
And yes,
completely have this blind faith.
yeah, right. And I would one more thing. I would say, too much of scrutiny is also not good because then it would create trust issues between parents and kids.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So the other thing can be done is there are apps, I think, on mobile where you can restrict the access,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
there
yeah.
is something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
I haven't
Limiting
done.
the mobile data, limiting the
Yeah.
network. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, okay, yeah. That is.
Network, or even there are I think there are apps from which you can lock the apps which
Yeah,
you
yeah,
don't
yeah, yeah.
want kids to
Yeah.
see and limit the
Keep
content,
safe
so
and
you
all.
can
Yeah,
do
yeah.
that as well. Yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't done that. I haven't
Yeah,
like
because you don't need, your kid doesn't use so much of
yeah.
mobile.
Yeah, exactly. So I think there will be a time when I'll be needing all these
Right.
things and
No,
I'll be
no.
searching, going
No, no.
Google.
If you get
Yes,
I don't think so. They'll need it. They'll need these things. Okay.
hope
So,
so.
anything else you want to say about handling kids in pandemic to all moms? Actually,
Uh,
there's one more query. What about what do you want to say to the husbands for handling kids in pandemic?
I would say, just, go with the flow. Keep your calm because you both are working very hard with your family to keep them safe and everything. And you both need some time off too. So just don't go overburdened with it. Don't stress yourself with it. That's it.
Okay. So the basic
Yeah.
one. Anything else you want to say to the parents or about COVID? You want to say?
Um, I would just say one thing, wear your mask. Don't go out until it is necessary. Conditions are really, really bad out there. And there are, news every now and then that there are, not much doctors can do because there are no availability of, medicines, vaccinations, or beds,
Yeah.
be it anywhere. Yeah, so just stay at home. Don't go out. Life is not going anywhere right now. So it's best to stay home with your kids and your family.
Yeah, okay. Thank you so much, Kritika. It was awesome time spending with you live here.
Thank you.
And
Thank you
you
so
are,
much, Didi, for
thank you so much. Seriously, you have been the
because
happening live. You made this one live happening one.
thank you. Because I was very nervous because it was like it's my very first live session. So I was very nervous. I somehow my kid woke up at 6:30 in the morning today.
Okay,
So I
okay.
woke up with him. He went out with he went out for a walk with his granddad. And then I took some time and, did all the notes and everything.
Acha,
So this is the
okay.
first time I prepped for anything. So, and after that, when I got your message regarding queries, so then I took some time to, like go through all the queries and, how can
Topics.
I answer it. And by that, and by my side, he was playing with me, Mama, puzzle karo, Mama, ye karo, Mama, wo karo.
Okay, I could completely relate to all these things happening with you. So this is the story of every mom, especially mom
Mom,
dog. I
yes,
guess.
exactly.
Thank you so much. Stay safe with your kid, with your husband. Stay calm, stay safe. Thank you.
Same to you, Nidhi. Thank you so much. Bye
Bye.
bye, everyone.